got worn out today doing my soap stuff, selling soap. There were no customers. I made $15. But I also made 6 5-pound batches of soap. You wonder what I'm going to do with all this soap, I suppose. Yes, well, I'm going to cut it. Then I'm going to label it. And then I'm going to let it dry. Actually, I let it dry before I label it. I just put the name and the recipe on a pin, on a piece of paper, and take a pin, a straight pin, and stick it into the soap so I know what it is. And that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll sell it on Etsy. Nancy today at Etsy.com. But why did he go around this? What is this? Oops, let's go back. Oops, wrong way. Oh my gosh, it's alive. No idea what it is. Hey, it's a good thing I have my zoomy camera, isn't it? You wouldn't have been able to see it. Was it a milk snake? It was pretty big, wasn't it, for a milk snake? Well, people ahead swerved around it. That's the only reason I knew it was there. But that's the second snake we've passed. There was one near the dump. What does this say? Scarlet Maple Tour. Uh-huh. That's why it has a picture of a red maple leaf. I traded things today at Mira, at my soap selling at the farmer's market. I traded, 2 people wanted soap. One of them I've already traded. She's given me tons and tons of nettles. She has a whole crop of them in her yard, which she doesn't like. But I told her she could have a year's supply of soap in exchange for them all. And so it made me 5 gallons of dried nettles. And she said I should come next year early and pick them all too. Anyway, so she took 2 soaps today. And another lady has to go somewhere and wanted to get 2 soaps. So I gave her 2 soaps in exchange for bunches of wheat. Interesting thing to get to trade for. This is a beaver meadow. It'd be a good place for coyotes. That's where you find coyotes. So I've got these wheat. You see the wheat? So what I'm going to do with the wheat, I have 2 bunches of it. I'm going to tie it to the posts at either end of the tempo. You know, our temporary sort of garage carport at the end of the driveway. I'm going to tie them to the posts so that when you come up the hill, you see these bundles of wheat tied there. Isn't that neat? They're pretty big bundles. I could cut them in half, and I could put 2 of them somewhere else too, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe on either side of the arbor, just outside the door. That would be pretty to look at. Should put them high enough that the snow is not going to sit on them. High enough that the snow is going to be under them. Wow. You know, Yosemite has nothing on us. Well, I guess they have mountains. We don't have mountains, but we sure have beautiful stuff. They're wonderful. Like a little hunt camp, doesn't it? This is a hunter's paradise. There's a lot of crown land up here. It's owned by the Canadian government. Just to let you know that you're not lost. I mean, where could you have gotten lost when you're on a road that has nothing but the sign that you saw? Perhaps another person who went to this Scarlet Maple Tour. There's one person that has the does amazing silk scarves. I don't know if she sells them online or not, but she's amazing. She taught us how to weave about 10 years ago. At the beginning of Mira. I don't think those rocks are incidentals. Water. I don't have my kayak on my car today. It's been very cold, but it's warmed up nicely today. I would open the window and have a nice breeze, except I have all this soap under this blanket. I guess I should let you see it, right? You'll want to see it. I know. You can smell it, can't you? It's really strong in here. It smells kind of good, actually. You know, it's interesting working with these fragrances because certain people's houses smell certain ways. And when I was working with tea tree, I realized that my neighbor's house, that's what the neighbor's house smells like. So they must use a lot of tea tree too. The battery's going to die. So be warned. Forewarned is forearmed. If you are prepared, you shall not fear. So I have told you. I think I've been on this road before. I think I went to Flower Station to learn how to do a bunch of stuff. Okay, there's a Scarlet Maple Tour sign. It doesn't say it's in there though. Now that's got a gate up. Well, that's easier then.